you probably had no idea I'm from Staten Island, New York, because I don't look like a guy from Staten Island, New York.
No, and the funny thing is,
yes, sir.
Now that you say it,
yes,
you look exactly like a guy.
What do you? I'll bite. What do you mean?
The whole persona just came out.
Is it right
like,
there? Forget
it's
about
like
it.
Entered the 36 chambers. Like I feel like I just went into the Wu-Tang right now.
Like I'm from the North Shore. I'm actually from the Willowbrook section of Staten Island. Which
Amazing.
Is right in the heart of the island itself.
It's a movie I'm developing right now.
Are you in
about
Willowbrook?
Cropsey Killer and everything with Willowbrook.
Oh my God. Cropsey, have you ever heard of Cropsey?
Great documentary.
Go ahead, tell him who Cropsey is. He's from Maine mostly.
Yeah,
But you're
mostly
really
New England.
You're military
Kinda
brat
from all
around.
over,
Yeah,
all
right,
over.
good. Yeah, right. But Mike, what exit are you from? What exit are you from?
145 on the GSP,
on
which
the
is
Garden
State Parkway.
Yes, indeed.
I know the Garden State.
Very well.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Well, I mean,
I used to DJ
exit
in
13
Staten
on
Island,
the turnpike for
on
me.
Base
There
Bay.
you go.
I was a Goethals Bridge guy.
You were a Goethals
Goethals.
Bridge
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
I mean, I was a Goethals
Great
Bridge.
roller
It's all
rink.
changed.
Has it really?
Everything's changed in New York. It's a different. I went back when I was doing Luke Cage. I was living on Staten Island for 4 years.
You lived on Staten Island
Yeah,
to
for
shoot
4
Luke
years.
Cage?
Yes. And I realized it was freezing.
Yes.
And I had to get out.
Okay, understood.
And now we live on a ranch in Austin. And
Look
it's a
at
whole
you.
different life.
My God, isn't it a whole different life?
It's a whole different.
So what part of Staten Island are you from?
So I'm from Oakwood.
I know where that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Went to Farrell.
Farrell, Monsignor Farrell.
Monsignor Farrell played football.
I'm Susan E. Wagner High School.
It was one. That was where I was going to be for me. It was one or the other. I went to PS 23. I was either going to go to Wagner or Farrell, and I went to Farrell because football was my entire life. All my other buddies went to Wagner. We played each other,
Quite a bit.
Yeah, beat them every year that I was there.
Okay.
And
you're a champion.
it is what it is. We won the
Understood,
91 state championships. I'm not
Okay.
going to age myself.
What did you play there?
I played outside linebacker, started as a fullback, then we went to the run and shoot. And then I went to outside linebacker. It was a lot bigger.
I was
And
about
then I
to
played a
say.
strong safety in my senior year. Yeah, junior and senior.
I mean, you're
Monster back.
You don't strike me as a fullback.
I was about 35 pounds
linebacker.
heavier,
Okay.
maybe 40.
Okay.
It was a different time. Things were different.
Are you talking about a certain era
was a
where
different time.
Did you drink a lot of juice back in the day?
Yeah, I drank a lot of juice.
Okay.
I played juice, and things were different. And I still have heartburn.
Juice Ortiz. Somebody put the juice in Ortiz well before becoming an
It
actor.
was a
huh?
different time.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
All right, Theo.
And then I went to SUNY Albany to play, and then I realized that after only losing, I think I lost 2 high school games, that Albany lost a lot more.
I didn't know SUNY Albany has a football team.
I was going to go to Canisius to play, and
Right.
or Buffalo, but it
Right.
went to Albany.
Well, Buffalo. Khalil Mack played in Buffalo, man. I mean, so
Buffalo's fantastic.
I know.
But it was a little colder.
Huh.
And I chose Albany because all my guys from Wagner and all the guys from Farrell, we all went
to
together.
Yeah, we went to SUNY Albany.
Yes.
Okay.
To play.
Right.
And then we did it. 2 stayed and played.
Well, I went to PS 54, IS 72, Susan Wagner High School.
My producing partner and best friend went to 72.
Who was that?
Nick Carmona.
Nick Carmona.
Yeah, we call him Mona.
Mona owes me $5.
Yeah, we call him Mona. I bet you Mona owes you a lot more than that. He owes a lot of people money.
This is great. This is amazing. And then I went to the University of Michigan.
Wow.
And on graduation day, I got a call from the boss, who was my my boss from my 2 previous summer internships at the Staten Island Advance,
Wow.
where I was a staff writer for 3 years and driving on Father Capodanno Boulevard back in the day, following an ambulance because I thought that might be a story.
It was.
I ran through 3 red lights and I pulled over on Father Capodanno Boulevard and I said, I can't do this anymore.
Can't ambulance chase on Father Capodanno.
You can't do that. Well, yes, that's true.
I never made Staten Island Advance All-Star, so that's probably your fault. And because that was a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So you were probably on the voting committee.
No,
I did make
actually-
New York State All-Stars.
No,
but
you didn't want to speak to me because I was the one answering the phones at 11 at night, taking the obituary from all the funeral homes.
Yeah,
Nobody wanted to
still
talk to
going
me.
strong.
I know they are.
Yeah, my step-grandfather was a Pouch Terminal. He coached Pouch Terminal. If you remember, they were men's league baseball. Again, sports were different in
Yes.
the 80s, 90s in
course.
Staten Island. Big deal.
Yeah, right.
I played at Miller Field all the time. I
Miller
played soccer
Field.
and Staten Island Boys League football.
So what's Cropsy? Tell him what Cropsy is again, because Cropsy used to scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, so in the
All the
80s, Cropsy was basically terrorizing Staten Island. There was Willowbrook, the institution that Geraldo busted.
Geraldo Rivera. Jerry Rivers, I believe, at the time was the one who busted it, to be very honest with you. But, okay, go for it.
Yeah, he busted it wide open. It was this horrific scene. And then Cropsy...
5 blocks from where I grew up in Willowbrook.
And we used to go hang out in there in the abandoned Willowbrook and play Sanitarium from Metallica.
Never would I ever do that. I was... no, but I knew
the
people
Sickies were in there. There was all the
What
group.
the hell were you doing, Theo Rossi?
I don't
Getting ready
know.
for Sons of Anarchy.
I was getting ready for Sons of Anarchy.
That's what you were doing.
I was a young kid.
Yeah.
Who was fearless, building forts in the woods.
Did Cropsy exist? Did he really exist?
Well, they got someone. I don't know.
Andre Rand.
Yeah, that's who they got. Oh, and he used to work at Willowbrook as
a janitor. At Willowbrook.
We would tell stories around campfires.
Yeah. So they're totally, fully harassed and was this Candyman of Staten Island for a long time.
So you're doing a documentary?
No. So I'm obsessed with, and I miss, my favorite movies are like Goonies, Stand By Me, Flight of Navigator, Sandlot, all those kind of films.
Yes.
And I feel those have really been missed. So 12 years old is a very important age. It's kind of right between when you're discovering things and also when you're still a child. In my case, it was right when my mother came in and said, it's time to stop playing with toys. And it like broke my heart. I was like, what? But yet I was into, figuring out who I was. So it's about these 5 12-year-olds on Halloween night in 1987 because of the looming Cropsy. They say that Halloween's canceled. And they want to go out egging and bombing and being kids and doing whatever. And they want to go rescue their friends who had moved out of the bad area where they are to go to Staten Island Academy.
Yes.
And they
where
go
I
on
took my driver's test.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
And with the looming Cropsy stuff out there, and it's called The Wolf Kings, and it's about these 5 kids, and it's basically an overnight coming of age adventure thing.
Take my money right now.
That's it.
Right.
You're in, right?
We're going to direct it. I'm directing it, and I'm excited.
Well, I mean, congratulations on that, because you had everybody at Hello here on Goonies, right? At Sandlot, which I fully admit I had never seen until the last 3 years of my entire life.
Karen Allen, I had her in my first movie I produced. She's amazing in it. And Squints, I'm still friends with all those guys. I talk to them all the time.
Karen Allen from
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I just showed Raiders of the Lost Ark to my my oldest son.
Which is weird because you're in that movie.
No, I'm not. I just have.
You're not in it?
No,
he was in it.
Now you're in it.
Theo, I went to Italy on a vacation with my wife recently, and I bought this rakish hat. And I wore it. Yes, Theo, I wore it. I wore it, and I'm wearing it now, and I have it here. It's a Borsalino hat. It's very expensive and rakish.
But you wear it on the show. You don't wear it outside the show.
Outside the show, but I'm wearing it now because I have it here because these guys have been poking.
He was digging in Cairo for the Ark.
Stop. Yes. I was not.
In the Well of Souls.
I was not in the Well of Souls. I was not in the Well of Souls. There I am. I was in Italy right there. There's the shot, Theo. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Jurassic Park, yeah. No, you're like the guy who owns Jurassic Park.
If he's drinking a mango smoothie by the Turanian Sea. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's Jurassic Park.
It's great for pictures and it's great in here.
Fantastic.
Staten Island? No bueno.
Don't wear that hood. The Staten Island card with that hat. You can't cross the bridge.
I haven't been on the rock in a long time.